Mr. Buffett and Mr. Munger. My name is Murray Blevins, and I am from Bardstown, Kentucky. This is my first shareholder meeting. My question is, what do you think are the best ways a 10-year-old can earn money?
Well, I must say that was a subject I gave a lot of thought to when I was 10. More than I gave to school and some other things. You have to, probably a little young to deliver papers. That was always my favorite. And I got about half the capital I started with by delivering papers. And I always liked it because I could sort of do it by myself. I don't know the situation in the town in which you live, but like I say, 10 is probably a little young, but 12 or 13 would not be. And almost there can be a lot of little bit. I must have tried 20 different businesses by the time I got out of high school. The best one was a pinball machine business, but I'm not sure I want to recommend that you get into that. When I did it, was a much purer business where you put a nickel in and that was about it. But it is interesting. I read a study a long time ago. I wish I'd get my hands on it because I've quoted it a lot, but I've never quoted it as authoritatively as I would be able to if I could actually find the damn thing that I read 30 years ago. But it correlated business success with certain variables. And they tried grades in school, and they tried what your parents did, and they tried whether you went to business school, all those kind of things. And they found it correlated best with the age at which you started your first business, got into business. That the younger you were when you did your first piece of business, that seemed to correlate best with later business success. And to some extent, that's sort of natural. It's probably true that when you see it in athletics, you see it in music and that sort of thing. So whatever you can figure out that other people will pay you to do that they don't want to do themselves or that they would like done for them, I advise you to look around the neighborhood and talk to your parents, talk to your friends, see what other people have done that have been 10 or 11 or 12 years old that's worked for them and copy it. But if you can get a good paper out when you're 12 or 13, that's a sure way to save some money. I've often wondered about people that are having trouble being in debt, that have a normal 8-hour job. If they added a route in the morning and just put that aside, it could be the way out of being behind the game instead of being and getting ahead of the game and take another hour and a half out of their day, but not too many people seem to do it. Charlie used to sell. Didn't you used to sell yourself the best hour of the day or something, Charlie, early in the morning?
You bet.
Yeah. Tell them what you did.
Well, when I was young, I read that savings bank thing, The Richest Man in Babylon, which taught the joys of underspending your income and investing the difference, and how wonderfully it would work over time. And lo and behold, I did exactly what this little pamphlet suggested, and it worked. And the other idea, and so I got the idea that I had a mental compound interest thing too. And so I finally decided I was just going to give the best hour of the day to improving my own mind. And then the world could buy the rest of the time. And that may have been a very selfish thing to do, but it worked.
Yeah. Charlie was selling his time. What were you getting per hour as a lawyer in those days?
Not much.
Yeah, he just decided to sell himself the best hour. And not a crazy thing to do.
But I would tell that little girl that if you make yourself a very reliable person and stay reliable all your life, faithfully doing whatever you engage to do, it will be very hard for you to fail at anything you want.